she's still hot.
All right, Good evening, everyone. I would like to say thank you to the QSpot board for this award. It is an honor for me to receive it. It wasn't easy being a lesbian when I was growing up in the 70s. Coming out to my family was a very scary thing. But after a few adjustments in a few months, my family accepted me with love and open arms back in the early 80s when I shared with them my truth. I would like to thank them all today. First, I'd like to thank my mother and my father for loving me and accepting me. Not everyone in our community had that kind of love. And here with me tonight are my 4 sisters, Rosemary, Patty, Marianne, Tommy, and my brother Tom. With them are their spouses and my niece. I'd like to thank all of them for your love and your support over all these years. It was very important to me to have a safe family to go to because the world was not a safe place to be out in at that time. And there weren't any other safe places to go to be out other than the bars. And we all know where the bars were, in very terrible neighborhoods and not safe. Despite the dangerous circumstances out in the world, having a safe home environment gave me the courage to work alongside those in our community dedicated to making change so one day everyone would have a safe LGBTQ place to go for support and for guidance they needed. I would like to thank the rector and the people of Trinity Church who are here tonight for being another safe haven for me and for our community in Asbury Park, and for providing God's unconditional love to all. It is not something that we had in the 80s and the 70s. There weren't safe churches for us. And being someone who had a religious vocation, it was a challenge because there weren't churches that accepted us, and I was not going to worship in a church that I was not accepted. I would like to thank the founders of the QSpot, the executive directors, past and present, members of the board, the volunteers, the prior and current recipients of this award for all they have done to make QSpot the place it is today, a safe home for all people in our community. It is a dream come true for so many of us to have our own building here in Asbury Park, where no one can evict us again. It has been a privilege to support the work QSpot is doing for our community. Actually, it was never work, but more a satisfaction and a joy for me, knowing that when my generation passes on, there is a place for the next generation of our queer family and allies to find support, guidance, fellowship, recreation, and so much more. Thank you very much for this honor.